My name is Brian Carey. I'm a photographer in St. John's, Newfoundland. Welcome to my planet. This is Cape Speare, the most easterly point in Canada. Cape Speare is a National Historic Site and is unique in that it has not one but two lighthouses. The older lighthouse, which is no longer operational, was built in 1836 and is a tourist attraction. Cape Speare is a great place to photograph, no matter the weather. But if you come for a visit, you might want to bring a jacket or a coat, because the wind can cut you in two just about any time of year. It's a great place to come and see the power of the ocean. And you can often see icebergs here in the spring, and whales are common in the summer. As recently as 2 years ago, whales were seen from these shores on New Year's Day. This is a magical place for me. I've given night photography workshops here, and as we photographed the night sky, we could hear the whales spout in the waters below. It was an amazing moment. This is Signal Hill. Here you will find Newfoundland's most iconic building, Cabot Tower. Cabot Tower was completed in 1900 to commemorate the 400th anniversary of John Cabot's landing on these shores. I remember talking to a photographer from the US several years ago, and he was telling me about flying into St. John's and seeing this castle in the sky. That's a good way of putting it, I thought. The impression it made kept him coming back. I love this place. No matter what time of day you come here, a great photo opportunity awaits. In the morning, you can catch the sunrise over the North Atlantic. In the evening, you can photograph the sun setting over the city. In the spring, you will often see icebergs near these shores, and in the summer, whales are common, especially humpbacks. The trail systems in the area are just spectacular. The North Head Trail, which surrounds Signal Hill, provides fabulous views of Cape Speare, Fort Amherst, the Narrows, and the numerous rugged cliffs and coves. You will also be able to get up close to icebergs, whales, and seabirds if you come at the right time of year. From here, you can also enjoy some great views at the city. The beauty of the wildflowers, especially in August when the colours are vivid, add to the pleasure of the area. If you look out, you can see in the distance to my left Cape Speare. To the right of Cape Speare we have Freshwater Bay, where you can find the debris of one, some say two shipwrecks, as well as the foundations of some of the homesteads of that abandoned village. Next we have the lighthouse and World War II gun battery at Fort Amherst. I should say that the magnificent East Coast Trail lines this coastline. And to my right, the city of St. John's, my hometown and capital of the Canadian province of Newfoundland and Labrador. You will find numerous fortifications and gun batteries throughout the area, including this one, known as Queen's Battery, at Signal Hill in St. John's. These date back to the European conquest of North America and into the Second World War. This area provides amazing panoramic views of the city and the surrounding land and seascapes. Welcome to George Street. George Street is the bar and pub district of St. John's. The street runs parallel to Water Street downtown and is lined with pubs, clubs, bars and eateries. If you're into Irish Newfoundland music, this is the place to be. You'll often find Newfoundland's finest performers here. In the summer, the street is closed off to host the George Street Festival, and during this week-long event, you can see local, national and international acts perform here. As a photographer, I like to come downtown to photograph the buskers and many of the local characters you will often find here. I started my street photography about 9 years ago and have photographed almost 1,200 people from all walks of life. This personal photography project has been one of the most rewarding things I've done as a photographer, and I hope to continue doing it for some time. I'm going rural now. In this case, rural is only a 15-minute drive from downtown St. John's. Welcome to Petty Harbour. Petty Harbour still has the look and feel of an old Newfoundland fishing village. It can be so peaceful here, it's comforting. I come here often, and twice a year the sun rises directly on the village, and I love to photograph the fishing boats as they head out to sea. The constant cries of the seagulls and the occasional surprise from the sea otters add to the pleasure of being here. Let's stay rural. I guess you can call it rural, even though we're within the St. John's city limits. Welcome to Kiddivity Village, a small fishing village in the east end of the city and only about 10 minutes from downtown. Here you can still find the old-fashioned fishing stages which line its tiny harbour. Also known as the Gut, Kiddivity is a peaceful area with output charm. It's rural Newfoundland within the city limits. Thought I'd finish up with a walk down Water Street. If you like this, please share, and if you want to see more, please let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed seeing a piece of my planet. Thanks for watching.